persons, you have to be honest to your own self. Be true to thyself. To my own self, be true. And I'm saying, look at Tobago. Look at the transformation of Tobago. If you have been in Tobago and we last 10 years, you come back now, you might be lost. You pass through Crown Point. When I go to Tobago, you pass through Crown Point. The place has been transformed. The people's national movement have developed Tobago in every way, in terms of infrastructure. You have seen the roads development. There are a lot of macro projects. You look at all those projects in Tobago. We have the hospital, the police station, the housing development, the lands for farmers. Man, I could spend a whole hour just rolling out projects that have been done in Tobago. So anybody who says that Tobago, PNM did nothing for Tobago, I mean, you tell me that can't be true. That's a total lie. I say, see, the proof of the pudding is in eating. Come to Tobago and let me drive you through. You can see a lot of developments taking place. So I don't hold fast to that. And I also said the same point, that let us not try to divide each other. I'm saying again, I am saying to all of us, let us not have that kind of hate. I see a hate politics coming in. We're not about that. Tobago is too small for that. And the people's national movement has sort of developed Tobago in such a space. And let me just go back quickly. A lot of those developmental issues that when the UNC was in power and did not support the THA, when Dr. Rowley got in power, you see the historic difference. Look at the Roxborough Hospital, look at the Roxborough Administrative Complex, supporting the THA in this, look at the Chauvin Police Station. We have 2 hospitals in Tobago. Since I was small, I was involved in sales. You go to the Roxborough, persons who cried out that, listen, we want a facility in the East so that if our mothers or sisters have in childbearing age, they can get to a place like in Roxborough. You have that triage and also thing there, and then you could probably move them to Scarborough. But now you have a full-fledged hospital in Roxborough. Shouldn't that be something that we should be proud about? Look at those developments. I just named that you understand where we are. Take a drive to the east, totally transformed by the people's national movement. And that's why I stand here today, proud to be PNN because of the development. In my own constituency, Plymouth, Blackrock, let me tell you, I was always give thanks to the PNN, the Corlan estate, which is the lifeblood of all of us, because we came from the estate. We came from that estate, both Plymouth and Blackrock, the Corlan estate. And when that estate was up for sale, somewhere in about 2002, thereabout, it was the one Mr. Stanton Carolina, who was the minister at the time. So I got the information that, listen, that estate is up for sale. The Germans are coming to buy it, and would have made a call to the Prime Minister then and to the Minister of Finance. Listen, let us intervene. Let us these lands remain in the hands of Tobagonians so that we can develop and have housing. Today, we are proud of that call on the state where I was involved in farming. Let me tell you, all our 4 parents worked there to help to mine us. I went and taught coconut, all my colleagues and so on. So I'm saying, so I'm proud of that. You can't take that for granted. That is something to be proud about. And even going forward, we heard that the THA will have brought up a number of estates and that they can say now that we have 3,000 lots to give out going forward. That will only be happening because of planning and foresight and vision. And I'm saying the PNM have that vision. And of course, that's the only way. So I'm telling people, continue, come across to the PNM, be part of that vision, be part of that movement to take Tobago forward. And I'm saying that my district, Plymouth, Blackrock, including all those other areas, we are happy. And with my leadership coming together, using all my community groups, because I'm heavily involved in the community and the community groups, let us come bring our people together, see how we can build our community. There are a lot of macro projects in my community, because the PNM will have developed that. But I want us to build up all the groups. I came from a time when I told about my mother earlier, when the village council helped to build a community. Now the village council have broken down. So I'm saying let us build back the village council. What about the sporting groups, our young people? What about the sporting groups? Build them back together, the church groups. Once you have your groups together, and I'm telling people, that is where I want to lay my bucket down and build back your groups. Once your groups have been rebuilt and your people together, they have one voice, we can say, listen, we want this for our community. And that is how it is. Let me give you a quick one before, getting into this representational politics. As I walking through the fishermen in Plymouth and Blackrock, because my grandfather was a fisherman. So fishing is close to my heart. I said before, when in our days, when things were not as good as it is now, and we couldn't have something to eat, Bijou boys used to give me fish from school to carry over for my mother so I could eat. So I must have a love in my heart to fishermen. That's what I was able to survive to be here today. So when they told me that they have an issue with the jetty, that jetty is a thing I tell you, that jetty, I can't get involved in that because that point is bigger than me. But what I can do, I can promise you, is that I will agitate so you can have some other access. While those in the church and government and so on, the legal people, deal with the jetty. They showed me afraid about a jetty issue in Plymouth. And I told them, listen, I will do that. And I did just that, I agitated, I made some calls and I communicated with my team leaders and they responded. So when I called Mr. Douglas, the Fisherman Association president, about a few days ago, so I want to come to tell him where we are with this project. They were surprised because as we speak now, a contractor is on site creating access for the fishermen to go to Leather Bay, which is close to the jetty, so they can get ease of access to do their fishing, to take their catch and go to the beach and so on, and give us a time frame of about 3 weeks. And I must thank Mr. Sharon, the engineer, for following that vision and supporting that. So the fishermen now can say, listen. And that's how you act, We can see the proof of the pudding within the eating, coming together, using the resources that persons around you to create a level of access. And I'm pleased that that's one of those major issues for years that we have it going forward. Of course, I'll talk more about that later, but I want to give you a little snippet of what is taking place in terms of collaboration, so working with people and community to this result.
Excellent. Well, I know Mr. Duke would be disappointed in that because he did a live recently where that was one of the things he was hoping to campaign on. So,
and before you go, because you see, they want to hold us to ransom with that jet,
Yeah.
They want to hold us to ransom, but I'm saying we'll do that another time. But right now, the fishermen could say, we can have access to do my catch and so on in 3 weeks' time.
Excellent. So one of the issues that was raised in at least in my interviews with two other persons, and that I've heard one of the challengers in another interview in another place say that one of the things that young people are asking for when they go and they walk about and so on, they want a early morning walk, right? So they're not interested in the 8 to 4, the 9 to 5. I want an early morning walk, so I finish by 11 or so. Have you encountered any such requests on your walkabout from young people?
Yes, clearly you have quite a lot of that. People are asking for early morning walk. But then you also have to understand where it came from. But remember that we have to try to build our private sector. That unemployment is an issue. But it was the PNM who moved the unemployment issue in Tobago from 13% to 3%. Don't forget that,
Right.
But so I'm saying with all of that, we are saying that there are persons that are saying that. But you have to give them a chance. I are involved in CPEP, which is one of those programs. Persons came into the CPEP program because of the training and development. They were able to come out of CPEP and go on and do their own entrepreneurship program with help from the business development unit. So I am saying to them, as we try to assist them, because it's a stepping stone, that is not the be-all and end-all. You start there, I'll start a program, because long ago there was due, when I used to go to school, there was youth used to come and work on the road. Why was that? Because you try to help single mothers and so on, and persons coming up, and you help them because you give them something, and then they move out of the program. So we are trying to get our young people and take it to the next point. That is why also you have to support the PNM, because listen, the PNM is promising 3,000 jobs going forward for those same young people, and I am trying to get them involved in training. Most of them, you see, they are carpenters, they have skills. So if you train them using not CDQ, but rather the old method where you have to take them into a community center and so on, let us do the assessment on the job. Let us get those small contracts, because we're also looking to get involved in a small contract program where those same young people can come and now we're getting involved in training. But I'm also saying that you have to get people streams of income. You know, I should have one-on-one stream of income. Because what I'm saying, if you travel, people in England and Americans who have a cousin there have 3 jobs. So the point I'm making, why are you looking down? Let's try to build, let's try to make it better. Give them different streams of income so they can make their lives better. So I'm not putting them down at all. You try to help them and show them, listen, this is a starter program. We have a number of starter programs, you know, that those early money workers starter program. You are supposed now, after you do that work, to go and do your carpentry, go and do your masonry, go and do your sewing, go and say, listen, I'm involved in that sale farming program where we plant over 100 pawpaw trees. And part of that is when the pawpaw bear, you ensure that you persons now get involved and they now use that, turn it into industry where you can make raisins and so on for the Christmas time. Those are the projects you do after you finish your early morning work. So you have another stream of income so that you're able to uplift yourself, because you see, we playing catch up. So we have to encourage our people, not keep them there, but that's a ladder, stepping stone to what they want to achieve. And I'm saying I support my young people. I will encourage them to just look beyond that, because that is not your be all and end all. Show a wider vision where you can make yourself better using those programs as a starter program.
Nice. So Larry, if money wasn't an issue, what would be your wish list for Plymouth BlackRock? So let's say you're successful on December 6th. What are some of the things that you would want to do to improve the community and improve the district going forward?
No, you know, that will be a very long one. Eh?
Yeah.
What I'm saying, listen, I want to make the point before I answer your question, that really my focus in my tenure will not really be on the macro project. It will be on the minor one, to be developing our people, training them, dealing some of the minor issues, because the people's natural movement would have spent a lot of time in those macro projects. All of facilities are available in most of our communities. But however, to answer your question, there are some major projects. Now we are in the western side, where erosion is a major issue. Right in Plymouth, in Back Bay, one of my classmates, Roberts, that whole land there is eroding into the sea. So it's coastal erosion is a lot of money. So that's one of the macro projects you want to fix. And that erosion starts from Plymouth, goes straight down to Mount Irving, part of my district as well, or down to Compoint. Coastal erosion, we have to fix that. Now, even Mary's Hill, there's a playing field. We want a pavilion there. They also want a pavilion in Plymouth, because, you know, Plymouth have one of the best fields. But of course, the pavilion needs some upgrade. And of course, you have to sometimes do all the balance. They say, listen, let us fix the field now, and later on, we're going to fix the pavilion. BlackRock, we have a field, also a lovely one, which is now being lit. So very soon we have lights in the field. And we want also a pavilion there. So I'm saying we have a number of areas. We have Fairbanks, they want to do some lighting in terms of street lighting projects. Some of the roads need some adjustments and so on. So the wish list is very long. But my aim really now is to develop our people, to see how we can improve. But and to see how we can have a facility in that Colon Heritage Park, one of those parks that I take pride in being instrumental in developing, that Colon Heritage Park, right? Next to the Wish Hotel and the seafront. And I'm saying, we want to build a facility there. We are in the home of Captain Jamal's Steel Orchestra, the pride of Tobago, one of the best. We can have a facility when the tourism has its doors reopen and you have tourists coming back. We can call persons from WIM. We have Plymouth full of talent. Let us come together and on my whole district and have a facility there where we can display our wares. We can have the culinary arts. We have good food. BlackRock Plymouth, we have good food. WIM. So we can have that an activity there. Some years ago, I took my young people into Barbados and Grenada to look at the fish fry, to see how we can develop our activity, to have a fish fry festival. I'm also thinking, listen, we can have in Plymouth a gathering of the Plymouths, You know, I did some investigation. A friend of mine went to me years ago. There's something called worldwide. All the Plymouths in the world come together in one space. It's as big as the Jazz Festival. And that have room for bread and breakfast. And one of the things I want to bring to Plymouth, you know, that district, the gathering of the Plymouth, the number of activities. And we have like Plymouth in itself, where you had the Jazz Festival in the early days. We have a lot of entrepreneurs and so on. We can close off a street in Plymouth, have a major activity, the night beat. What I'm saying, I want to bring back the pop of activity in my district because we can make entrepreneurs. People in Blackrock are saying, listen, we want, after the farming project, now we get us involved in farming. We want a place in the community where we can sell the produce. That's one of the things we have to do. But the space is so long that you have to prioritize. And the only way you can do it properly is if you use your groups, you come together and you say, listen, let us prioritize. These are your long list. But the economy, as we know a bottomless pit. We have to prioritize. And I'm willing to work with my teams and the group leaders and so on. And let us prioritize. Let us bring our district to where we want to get it. And I'm saying, I'm working towards that.
Larry, let me put you on the spot as I have some of your other colleagues who've been here before. So the PNM wins on December 6th. Your leader says to you, Larry, I want to make you a secretary. Which division would you want?
Well, you know, let me answer that. Some people ask me on my walkabout that same question. And I say, wherever you are, that is my office is. If in the playing field, that is my office. I am about service, not about office. You can't put me anywhere, you know. Once I serve my people and serve my community in the back of my van, in the playing field, wherever you are, by the fishermen, that is my office. My office is about service to people. So that office is secondary to me, but service, my friend, is number one. Good representation is number one. That is where I want to say service and good representation. Office is secondary. But once you serve the people, man, that's where I am.
That's a good answer. I've yet to get one person to commit a specific division, but we still have some time to go. So.
But no, but you see, service of people is important.
It is.
You know, I am not sure. I was looking at your body language I was speaking. Have you ever been to my Blackrock? I wasn't getting...
No, unfortunately, whenever
I got that coming out of that interview.
Yeah, I've been limited to Scarborough and Crown Point, really. I usually come on business. I've not really had the opportunity to come for leisure, but I plan to.
So. No, you're missing it. And let me tell you, Blackrock is where to go. We have the best hotels in our district. And we have good bread and breakfast hotel. You know what I mean? Homes and so on. So you must come. The Mistress Tombstone in Plymouth.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Mistress Tombstone?
Yes, I've always wanted to visit.
Well, let us make a date, man. First, after elections and so on, I'll give you a tour.
Well, I will take you up on that.
I'm serious, you know.
Yes.
And because I want you to see the development that have taken place in our community, I want to drive you to Tobago. First, my district, Mount Irving, Bethel, and all of that. And before I go, I you know, one of the matriarchs of patriarch actually of Bethel. Well, a guy there, Mr. Dash, a cousin of mine, would have passed away. And he's also in my community. No, I don't. But that's where my family, part of my family and so on. So I really want to say condolences to the Dash families of my cousin in Bethel.
Yeah.
For the loss of that, of Mr. Dash, one of the senior men, patriarch of this community, a businessman and so on. We're starting that would have gone. And even in Plymouth as well, the Sandys, they've lost a relative a day ago. I also want to say express my condolences, because grief is a serious thing. And in times of this time, there's so much grief going on, so you have to really support those people. So I wish them their love and support and God's love in the process.
Excellent. Well, Larry, as we seek to wrap the interview, I would give you the opportunity to speak to the people of Plymouth, Blackrock. So let's say the election was tomorrow. What is the message you would give to the people of Plymouth, Blackrock as they prepare to make their way to the polls, to stain their finger, to cast their ballot?
Well, I will give you a simple message. Simple message that's saying, listen, join me. Join Larry Paul and the People's National Movement. Vote for Larry Paul, because you have someone who can represent you and represent your interests. vote solidly for Larry Paul and the People's National Movement in this area. Vote for Kelvin Morris. Vote for all your PNM candidates so that we can really move Tobago forward. We can continue on those developmental trusts that we have embarked on. We can look forward to, in my district, the Marriott's Hotel coming. While people are saying, listen, we don't want Sandal, we don't want Marriott, I am saying vote for Marriott, vote for the PNM so that we can have those development issues, so you can have more jobs available, you can have more land, you can have young people, can have employment in terms of new division of information technology, which the leader embarked on saying, listen, we're going to do that. I will bring you hope. I am saying the PNM bring you hope, especially at a time like this where the whole world is going in a kind of depression. We have hope. We are saying vote for the PNM because we have backed stability, vote for stability, vote for a continued development, continuity. You have someone that you can reach out. You have representatives who are persons in the community who you can talk to them anytime. You have to go in the office and say, and this group of candidates in the PNM are, I want to say, one of the best in a long time. Everyone, a leader in his own right. You can't take that. We bring love, not hate. We bring light, not darkness. I'm saying let us join the PNM and continue our development of Tobago. And I'm saying we will have an opportunity lost if you can stop the gains that have made. Because this is the Dr. Keith Rowley, the Prime Minister of Tobagonian, is taking blows in Trinidad because he's trying to develop Tobago. People are saying, listen, Tobago getting too much. How could you support a party who is aligned with the UNC to say Tobago getting too much? And we are fighting to give you more. I'm saying vote for more, not for less. Vote for better, not for worse. So I'm saying to people, vote for the PNM. Plymouth Black Rock, vote for Larry Paul. You know me. I'm from you. I'm born in the community. I grew up there. I went to school in Plymouth. I work in women all the other areas. So you have somebody who in your community. My friend, if you want me, get me anywhere. This morning, 6 o'clock, I'm at my door, one help. What can I tell him? So the point I'm making is, you mean, PNM is the only choice. You go tomorrow, I'll support the same.
That's what, unfortunately, we are out of time.
No, man, don't say that.
Yes, unfortunately. But we still have another 2 weeks or so, or 3 weeks before the election. So I'm sure we will be able to bring you back.
But I hope so, because I have some more to say. So I want to come back and tell you more.
Right. So I'll put it down that Larry has to come back. Right.
I'm holding you to that.
Yes. And we look forward, Larry. As you mentioned, Kelvin Morris, you are the one who declared that your seat would come in first Sunday night, eh?
Yes. All right.
We look forward to that. I was looking at CNC3 on Monday night and I saw you make the rundown, so you know you're a celebrity.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So that is why I'm saying, listen, vote for the PNM. And I'm expecting the PNM to do well because of our history, because of our track record of service. So I'm saying people will not be deceived. We are being educated by the PNM. So we could understand, right from wrong. And I'm saying people will come across. They will know that they will not be deceived by what they're hearing on the other side. And will continue to support the PNM from Tobago over London to where we are now. And we are doing well in Tobago. But we want to do better from December 6th going on with those plans. I want to tell you the plans going forward. President David Stiller's team and the team, our leader, have a list of plans to take us forward. So I want to share those plans with you the next time. So that I wanted to stay close to my district because that's where my heart is. And that's where the most coming from. But I have more to tell you.
Nice. So we'll definitely have you back, Larry.
Let me just thank all the people in the Plymouth Black Rock Electoral District for their love and their care. I've gotten so much love in the community that I cannot leave without saying thanks. All my persons in the church, all those groups and so on. I made this sports group last night, and we have exciting plans. They want to do a Hall of Fame in Plymouth and also one in Black Rock. Man, I'm excited going forward to take this district to be the number one district by my unique style of servant leadership, if I can use that word, to take our village forward, our community forward. I want to thank you for the time and thank Tobago and thank Plymouth Black Rock for having confidence in me. Thank you, my friends.
Thank you very much, Larry. Plymouth
Always a pleasure.
is in good hands. So
Yes,
thank
thank
you for joining us this morning, and I look forward to speaking with you again, whether it's me or Sharon Felix, but certainly I hope that we have you back before or even after the election, when perhaps we'll be calling you Assemblyman, Larry Paul.
Yeah, it's a
Yes?
pleasure. Like what you said, Tobago is in good hands of the PNP.
Yes. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you again.
No problem.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, so guys, welcome back. Yes, Dominic.
Yes, sir.
Excellent interview.
Yeah, we have some, again, the PNM has some very good good candidates lined up there. As I said, the only challenge that I see for them is that some people not voting based on common sense. I'm hearing comments that, I am yet to hear one PDP person tell me why the PDP is a good choice, why they're the better choice. I'm hearing if the PDP bring a dog, we will vote for that. I'm hearing the PDP can't do any worse than the PNM. I've also heard that. So you're telling me, well, you didn't say they will do better, They can't do any worse. So I'm prepared to continue in my perceived struggle, but I'd rather do it under the PDP. As we heard the clip we played on Tuesday where the gentleman said, if we had to suffer, let we suffer under what? Really? That making sense, Pops? Are we telling your children and your grandchildren that we suffer under Watson? Yeah, well, Watson driving the Range Rover and living high up the hog and he eating the best that life has to offer, you will get the indigestion. You have to go and buy the Pepto-Bismol and the Andrews and so on. Because that's where we get in, Because, as I say, some oil need candle, bolife, torchlight to see in the day. I know the day. I don't understand it. Anyway, we're going to do it.
Ah, boy.
It's their choice.
But I must say, Mr. Paul has a lot of energy,
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, and he has some good ideas, some good plans too. So, budget permitting, I think Plymouth BlackRock is in for some serious development. Well, more than what he would have already told us exists. I really must visit. I've not really had too many leisure or pleasure visits to Tobago. Usually, when I go to Tobago, it's just about business. I go for a day, and I come back. I've maybe overnighted in Tobago, probably maybe twice, 3 times at best.
And
it's only because I would have had like business meetings over a 2 or 3 day period, and I would have stayed. But yeah, so there's a lot to experience. I've always wanted to visit Argyle Waterfall. I've had I've done the Nyland Pool. But yeah, clearly there's a lot more to be. As I said, let me say good morning to my client, Deborah Moore Miggins. And I don't know if she's listening, but yeah.
Don't worry, I'll reach over soon.
Yeah. Miss Felix, good morning.
I will be there soon.
But since the last campaign, we were supposed to go to Tobago and have a show. Our next campaign come around, we didn't reach yet. I don't understand that. Anyway.
Good morning, Sharon Felix. Morning.
Yes, good morning. Morning, Miss Felix. It's nothing like having a show on the ground. I see Mr. Duke is going all over Tobago with a wooden ballot box. Say he doing pre-election polls. So yesterday he was in some mall or somewhere there and encouraging people to come down and cast your ballot so that they could do a poll to see where the standings are. And I think what? So listen, this man deserves an Oscar for. Yeah, so you had this ballot box, right? Yeah. You're only announcing on your page the PDP page, your what's new page and whatever it is, when all have all the nightly meeting, come down and cast your ballot and whatnot, so let me see. Who listening to the PDP page? Who listening to all your campaign? The PDP people, PNP people have no time in that. So when you tell your people, hey, yeah, what now? We do not poll them. Pass through by the mall now. Tell your mother, hey, pass through by the mall. Don't worry, you'll get a little something, right? So you organize 100 people and tell them come down to vote. 100 people come. Cast the ballot. Afterwards, now you're saying PNM get 22 votes and the PDP get 100. You rig it. You have experience in the PSA. You feel you're fooling. Really? Well, I want him to continue doing that, right? And continue to chain up PDP people. And say, yeah, what's done when already? Yeah, the PDP done when yeah, go ahead. Continue. Nah. All you do is stir up, all the PRF people will start to sit at home. Say, all right, so, well, all right. Nice. Just remember, no justice for all here. So if all are not going to vote, make sure you take down that red flag. Make sure you have a piece of green cloth somewhere that you could fool them up afterwards. So you're going to lose your work. Right.
Yeah. Greatest is the greatest. This morning is a real flustered morning here for me, yes? Well, all kind of crazy thing going on, so... And nothing to do with the studio, though. Nothing to do with the studio.
Right.
Everything cool on the inside. See, we had a wonderful interview. The guest was on time. We were on point. Hey, can't go wrong. We're going to say good morning to Maria Lyons on Facebook. Maria, morning to you, my dear. Don't worry. As they say, there's a new tadpole in town, so I'll be in Tobago sooner than you think. I'm boasting now. Oh gosh, take care. Let's see on election day, Bruce in Tobago. Hey, making some noise.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You never
jump on a truck. Yeah.
Never to know what could happen.
So, well, we see how things pan out. Yeah, I mean, as I said, seems to be a very, very good slate of candidates thus far.
Yeah.
I still hope that we'll get an opportunity to interview. What's her name? Nadine Stewart. She was supposed to be on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully she can reschedule because we would like to hear from everybody before the election. So
that would definitely be good.
Do we have any time to take any calls before the ads come up?
You could probably take one or two, Yeah, so guys, you can call us up, but keep your comments a little short, so you could try and see how much we could squeeze in between now and time to go for the break. So you can call us on 342-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning. Hello, morning.
Morning, Dominic. Morning.
Hey, man, morning.
Morning, Thriller, the big one, not hearing any phone. I listen to the radio.
Yeah, man, go ahead. You gone? Hey, what happened there?
Mano, what's going on, man?
Mano?
Yes.
Right, nice, go ahead.
But I only hear you on the radio, not on the phone, so some connection is not there.
Yeah, no problem,
anyway,
go ahead.
But I'm hearing you.
Nice.
Right. So morning to everybody, all that friends, the bigger, good morning to girlfriend, good morning to Miss Jean, good morning to Bonnet Gardens, Mount Jackie and Jackie, good morning. Uma and Olga, good morning. Good morning to 1255 Party Street, good morning. Good morning to all those who are, Miss Faizabad, good morning. You see, I forget all them people who I used to call, not forget them, confusing in mind, all them coming in same time. But let me say, love to everybody. Morning, Sharon. Good morning to everybody, all who listen, Bataya, Sawaman, good morning, everybody. Lena, time to get up. Good morning, good morning. Not to everybody, all who I ain't call the name, well, it's just in my head, but love to all you still. But let me tell you people at Tobago something. All you have to understand what's going on. When all you vote for Falby and them, all you voting for Camilla and them, they have a TV man in Tobago there. He's spending all the money, and where do you think the money coming from? The money coming from themselves. All you take the money and vote them out. Nobody lives there. Nobody lives there. Gone. Dr. Rowley, hold his steering wheel. Mash your extra board when you're ahead and they swing corner, full speed ahead. Forget about them. Saddam, get out of the way.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, bossman.
Hi, morning. You have about a minute over morning. How are you doing?
I'm good after the morning, sir.
I'm doing good, man.
Well, I just called to say good morning to Sharon today. Well, King Dominic, good morning. I just called to say good morning to Sharon today, and I hope everything is fine.
Nice.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Hi, good morning.
Oi.
Morning to Dominic and Bruce.
Morning, my brother. Morning.
All you know, it has some humans that meet me, right? They tell me, oh God, you don't call my name on the radio, right? But they tell me when I call all you, call the name. You know, them just call the radio and them don't call nobody's name. That's strange, yeah? But they want me to call them name, but them don't call the radio and them don't call nobody's name. How funny. I just wanted to say that because I find it strange now.
Oh,
you call in the radio, but you don't call nobody. You don't even call me, but I must call you. Oh, you know anybody like that?
I don't know nobody like that.
Oh, God. Hi, Dominic.
Yes,
oh, God. That one is for you.
Okay, so guys, we're going into the break. We'll be right back. Keep it locked to the Street 909 FM. And yes, we have some parang music on the inside for you. So keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, conference and cremation training, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Here's another day of outward smiles and inward screams.
Don't worry, better days are coming. They're called Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, I keep thinking this too shall pass, like a kidney stone, but it will pass.
Well, I tried yoga, but I found stress less boring. Then I discovered organic ashwagandha from Himalaya. It reduces stress and gives me calm energy all day.
Better days are coming with ashwagandha from Himalaya. Himalaya since 1930.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Open road songs we know, cruising to nowhere. Free your mind, just recline and go with the flow. Who needs a plan? Take my hand, our stories will find us. My shady caravan, there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My shady caravan, there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
Step into a world of opportunities at CTS College, where education is beyond the academics. Winner of over 50 world prizes, as well as a CTT Student Support Services Award. CTS College is your choice for quality education, guaranteed to unlock your true potential. Internationally recognized degree programs. Choose a degree that is right for you. Come in for your free career guidance session and start your future today. CTS College, 671-2551, or visit our website, ctscbcs.com.
Bring the songs, bring the laughter, bring the gifts, bring the partner, bring the runs, bring the coasters, bring the glass and the chasers. Christmas will be brighter when we all get together. Sharing plans and mixing flavors with the ones from Memphis to pour a drink and bring the joy. Raise your glass and bring the joy. Make a toast and bring the joy. Yeah, bring the joy with Angostura.
Make this a Christmas like no other. Bring the joy with Angostura rums.
The Street 919 FM is bringing the Christmas spirit right into your homes, vehicles, and on your mobile phones like never before. Hey, Christmas time with the best Soca Parang mix. Yes, join this exciting segment, Parang Soca Fever, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9:45 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 6:45 p.m. until Christmas. This is Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Right here on your favorite Christmas station, The Street 919 FM. This is Christmas, as we dream on Christmas. Sponsored by Shandy and Royal Cast. Our culture, our taste.
Something extraordinarily exciting is happening all over the country. The Multiplier X Effect.
NLCB Scratch players have been extremely ecstatic as they can maximize their winnings up to 17.5 million in cash with the new Multiplier Trio of Games.
Okay. For just $10, $20, and $50, play the trio of 10X, 20X, and 50X games for a chance to win your way to 17.5 million in cash and up to 45 chances to win.
The new Multiplier Trio. Play all three and multiply the excitement today.
Players must be 18 years and older. Please play responsibly.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. Right here on The Street 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on The Street 919 FM.
Good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division? Yes, sir. I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries. Excuse me, sir? Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488? Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries. So I can buy a battery for $488? Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive. Which part? Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools. Alright, thanks boss. Nah man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend me?
After all the talk during the week, don't switch off on the weekend and keep it on the street. It's classic soca and classic kaiso when you're liming with the live wire on Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. only on the street 919 FM. Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
The Huddle Room reopens in partnership with Maracas Bake and Shock on Monday, October 18th. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bake and Shock, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimp, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stewed chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow the Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bake and Shock is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. We'll see you and your taste buds on Monday. The Huddle Room and Maracas Bake and Shock, the best of both worlds.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylist Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Crackness Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylist Furniture Limited. Stylist Furniture Limited. For this time in you.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco, Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. all night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
We got this. I cannot wait for election morning. Tell them why. Tell them why. I depend down to me elbow, darling. Yeah. So right now, let me fix up. Come on, let me link up. We gon' turn, let me build up. Till Tobago as one. From the country they love. The PNM is the way that we love. Provide representation. We got this. We got this. We got this. PNM. We got this. We got this. We got this. Whoa, 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 yeah.
December 6th, take no chance. Protect your future. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Live within your means. This is one that you've likely heard time and time again, and for good reason, because of how important important it is and the significance it can have on your retirement plan. If you want to avoid taking on debt, going broke, and pushing back your chances of retiring at a reasonable age, then it is in your best interest to make sure that your overall spending is less than what you are earning to make sure you are not jeopardizing your financial future. It's always easier said than done, but it's also much easier to practice when you stick to your values and don't worry about how others are spending their money. That was your financial tip brought to you by The Street 91.9 FM.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. This is your COVID-19 update. The latest COVID positive cases for the 17th November 2021 stands at 781. Total positive cases, 7,689. Total recovered patients, 54,285. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 63,865.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
My children very famous. I sure you know my children. I sure. Thank you, Fernandez. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. You make me a proud father. Say it harder. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. You make me a proud father.
So welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of information for you. Tobagonians, it's the merriest time of the year. Christmas at Lowlands Mall, Tobago's #1 shopping and entertainment destination. This Saturday, November 20th, come and witness the blessing of the Crash. Enjoy Panis, Gerard Balfour, star vocalists Shanika and Yolanda, and Sweet Parang from El Corazon de Parang from 3 p.m. Also, big Christmas savings from most stores and sumptuous choices from the food court. Christmas is yours at Lowlands Mall. We continue worship on IWER stage with a National Congress of Incorporated Spiritual Baptist Organization of Trinidad and Tobago, Liberation 2021, who continues to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the repeal of the Shouted Prohibition Ordinance of 1951. This Thursday, the 18th of November 2021 at 6:30 p.m. Our guests are the Gethsemane Spiritual Baptist Youths under the leadership of Shepherd Adonis Nelson, courtesy His Eminence Patriot Dr. Stephen F. Julian. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook at the Street 909 FM's Facebook page, also on YouTube at IWER TV. So tune in to be a part of the live worship. This Christmas, load up your sleigh with a home entertainment system from DirecTV. Simply purchase a prepaid kit, then activate and top up for 30 days for your chance to win. Enter now and start dashing through the shows with DirecTV Prepaid. Promotion ends December 17th.
My last one name LLB. Up to now he don't talk to me. He say I pass him around too much for Christmas.
Do you know your legal rights? Do you have burning legal questions you always wanted the answers for? Then let's talk legal. Join us right here on the Street 909 FM as we discuss legal information and administration at its finest every Monday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. and Thursdays from 10:05 a.m. to 10:35 a.m. as we discuss matters pertaining to you. Let's Talk Legal is brought to you by the L. Daniel and Associates Legal Administrative Firm. Let's Talk Legal, democratizing law, right here on the Street 909 FM every Monday from 11:15 a.m. and Thursday from 10:05 a.m. The L. Daniel and Associates located on Taylor Street, Woodbrook. Our opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Huddle Room is now open in collaboration with Maracas Bacon Shack. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bacon Shack, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimps, and daily lunch menus of your all-time favorites like stewed chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow the Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bacon Shack is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. See you and your taste buds at the Huddle Room and Maracas Bacon Shack, the best of both worlds. Also call 488-BAKE or 75-SHARK in the Port of Spain area. Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. Our two locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Craignish Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today at 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches will now be open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we continue to practice established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand now available. Don't forget PowerMaster, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And this is all at Johnny Q. Our location, 15R Peter Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools.
You make me a proud father. Say it harder. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. You make me a proud father. Yes, sir. E-R-X. Over S again. You will come to teach all about Paramount now. Let me explain it. Well, Christmas morning, I call in my friend. Say, bring your instrument and yes, they got all of them.
On the inside, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, Mr. Dominic.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to open the lines?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, the lines are now open. You can call us at 342-0081-466-5391. And remember, guys, to be mindful of others when making your contributions. Okay? Cool. So let's go. Caller, good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning. How you doing?
Oh, are you right there?
Nice.
How is Dominic here?
Dominic right here.
All right, tell Dominic morning. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, darling.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay then. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
You too, my dear. Take care.
Hey, where we come from? What do you understand? Yeah, man.
Caller, good morning. Morning.
Yeah, Bruce, morning.
Yeah, man, how you doing?
Bruce?
Oi, go ahead.
Good Good morning.
Morning. Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying morning to everybody and Mr. Dominic, Bruce Wayne, Sharon, everybody, and the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, especially Tobago. But Dominic, the last day was here, right? It was Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, that was Tuesday.
Fireman, go ahead. You may not hear us. You go ahead.
Phone. But the last day was here was Tuesday, and you mentioned something about himself to himself. Right?
Yes.
So I just wanted to, whenever Bruce have a time, if he could play the late, great, mighty Spoiler, where have a kaiso with that same thing that he was talking about, himself told himself. Right? So that's all I wanted to sing, and everybody have a happy and wonderful day.
Yeah, man, bless. Cool. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. Morning, Dominic. Bruce, I have a job for you. I don't know if you listened to Parliament yesterday when Dr. Rowley was telling you the behavior of the UNC, how they can't understand, and he referred to a calypso. I could tell you who wrote the calypso. And I could give you a picture. It's about a Vincentian man who had a belly problem, and he gone for help by a lady. And he go, I want 2 sheets. So she hand him 2 sheets. He say, you two acting discreet, me not want 2 sheets. So it on the street, and I Vinci you meet, and he want 2 sheets, to give him 2 sheets, he not want 2 sheets. It's by Conqueror. Bruce, play that.
I will look for that. I don't look for that. I have to look for that. Caller, good morning.
Happy morning.
Morning, Angie.
Morning, Angie.
Angie is the hit and run, you know. Angie, that hit and run thing can't work, you know. Just now calling it a lime a little bit. So guys, you can call us up 342-00814665391. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Lucy and Dominic.
Morning.
Good morning to the whole of IWER, and I also want to send condolences to Selwyn Archer and the passing of his sister Martha Archer. Just want to send condolences to him and his family and his father Daniel Marcher. Okay? Have a blessed one.
You too, my dear. Take care. And condolences to Mr. Archer and his family from us here at the Street 909 FM and the Titans of Democracy. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Bruce and Dominic, good morning.
Morning.
My point this morning is concerning the debate yesterday.
Okay.
The UNC is so programmed that with the intention to oppose everything. They oppose what they were against. First, they're confused. Have a blessed day.
Thanks. Oh, good. It's true, Dominic. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce and Dominic, good morning.
Morning.
Well, you know, it's only hearing you so, eh? All right, but greetings to you and yours. I see the traffic kind of ease up this morning, so I could get in this new village.
Yes,
I want to say greetings to you all. And I just want to
encourage us to stay focused. You know, when I hear 700 and how much people positive yesterday, to the anti-vaxxers, I want to tell you this thing is real. I lie down on many, many nights and I watch New York and Queens where they have that big truck with refrigeration putting dead bodies. And oh God, to God know that we don't want this to take place in Trinidad. You have your choice to do what you want, but observe the protocol, please, people. Young people, when you're on the street or when you're going anywhere, use your mask, wash your hands, watch your distance. Don't try to go on a secret line because it's not you alone is going to be infected. The seniors in the house was not going anywhere. These are the people that will feel the brunt of it. They might make it. You young, you might make it. Remember your grandparents and your parents. I have seen 2 brothers died in 3 weeks in this pandemic earlier this year. And I want to encourage us, please. The election is up. Tobago is on high speed. People, protect yourselves. After this, and you didn't protect yourself, you wouldn't be there. There's no room in the hospital. So I want to encourage us, and I pray in God that this will pass. That Trinidad will come back to what, if not what it was, but a better way. Let us pray for those in authority, especially Dr. Rowley and the government. It's one government to rule at a time. When his time is up, God is going to move him. Regardless of what people do, you don't like him or you like him, he is who is in place at this time. So this is my plea this morning. My plea is to encourage people. Too many persons are dying. And because they can reach home like we didn't care. So let us hope and pray that people will obey the instructions. Now you have freedom. You want to lie when you want, but do it carefully and with precaution. This is my plea this morning. Sharon morning and everybody else on 91 morning. I'm always hanging on, but I sometimes can't get in, so I don't worry. Have a nice morning.
It's all dear. Take care. Have a great one.
Nice like in paradise, I will sacrifice, 'cause the parak sweet, the parak sweet.
Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Good morning, Dominic. Good morning to you. Hey, Bruce, Dominic, let me tell you something. This country is the greatest, you know. I don't think any other country in the world provides so much medication for this coronavirus than Trinidad and Tobago. Every established cure in the line of vaccine or whatever it is, this country order it, take taxpayers' money and order it for Trinidadians. And I still hear, especially the opposition people, still nitpicking about why open back the place and why close. They don't know if to go left nor right. Because all the vaccines are there. You know, if we didn't bring down two types of vaccine here, you know that they hear it all over the world, that the 2 main vaccine they bring it. But they bring the rest. Why working? Now all the vaccines are on the table. You are telling people now, go and take these vaccines. It's there for you. And people telling me it have them.
Lady Sharon, where you going? Oh gosh. What happened there?
You know, Bruce, to that caller's point, I was listening last night to Janti Lakshmi. She was being interviewed on WESN, and she said something that members of the opposition keep talking about, to blame the government and saying the government isn't doing enough, and they're talking about the government needs to do more to address vaccine hesitancy. I don't know what else they expect the government to do to deal with vaccine hesitancy, right? Every time there is a COVID press briefing, the doctors come and they beg you all and tell you why you need to take the vaccine. They're imploring you, they're explaining to you what is happening in the hospital. You see it every day for most of this year. every day we recording deaths, 20-something. If that is not enough to spur you to go and get vaccinated, I don't know what else. The government, you've seen their advertisements on television where the heads of different religious organizations talking about them having gone and gotten the vaccine, imploring their religious flock to do the same. There's an ad with the Archbishop, the Catholic Archbishop Gordon. There's one with the head of the Mahasabha. All of these different people. What more you want them to do? The only thing else the government could do to deal with vaccine hesitancy is to come and grab you all by the scuff of your neck and take you down to a vaccination point and let them force it into your arm. They have nothing else the government could do. You want them to come and make it a vaccine mandate to say that you have to take it, to implement it by law and force people, and then what? Then we talk about that and they taking away your civil liberties and all this nonsense. Really? I don't know what else the UN say, and they keep saying that, but they're not saying how they expect the government to do that. But it's a nice thing to say. They need to do more to deal with vaccine hesitancy, as if it's only in Trinidad and Tobago you have that problem. With other regional countries like Antigua, where the government has taken the position, well, to hell with it. We will remove all restrictions. Who vaccinated, who is not, and come May, so be it. So, the man of a point. Every little thing they could think about to complain. When it didn't have vaccine, they complain. Now it have all, as much as you want, different varieties. They have a issue too.
Ah, boy.
So let we dance, let we dance, let we dance, and parang it's Christmas. Once we parang it, once we parang it, once we parang.
Caller, good morning.
Hey, Bruce.
Oui.
All right. A lot of people not hearing any food any radio, so the morning hello all the time.
Yeah, I know. Right. That's why I switching to the
radio.
speaker.
When all they get all the answers, all they keep talking, those who are hello all the time. But Bruce and Dominic, I find it funny. I know people go tell me all kind of things. Most of the people who are here saying don't take the vaccine. It's people like my hair kind. What are you taking that for? We good for? We this just, and I don't understand. And you hear the other people saying nothing. All the time, all them telling you don't take it, but them taking it. A few people, a lot of people come there. You take the vaccine. What are good for? When you can't go in my place. Boy, that jumpy thing they put in all the next 2 years, all they go there and all that. I say, but what's your putting it for? Some of them can't even spell vaccine, Bruce. They can't even spell vaccine. You ain't went to no health school, you ain't went to no medical class, you ain't no doctor, you ain't no nurse, nothing. You're up and down, you're walking up and down, but you telling people to take the vaccine. But the other people...
Hey, Manu, nah man. Let the vaccine switch. Remember, we ain't talking no vaccine, and people be careful when you only call. Don't put us into no problems, please. Please. I am begging. We do not want any problems. We do not want to come off.
Like the government need to do like in the US and offer a joint. So if you get you take a joint or two. light up when you finish.
Oh my word! Hey. Yeah.
Opa?
Guys, I don't know.
What is call it? A petticoat?
Oh gosh. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Lucien. Good morning, Dominic.
Hey, morning. How you doing?
Yeah, like I said again, you can't keep people in this country. Because the same people who are calling open up the borders and bring the vaccine. We have vaccine now. Well, we have vaccine now. The state of immunity is lifted. Now the people questioning what the government is saying. And now we have a conspiracy theory now that is all connected to the THA election. All the people in this country, the vaccine, the jabs are available. Take the jab, so the infection rate will go down. Okay. Anyway, the Dr. Hines said that we will get 1,000 a day. So we'll be competing with the country, with American states like Florida, 1,000 a day. So apparently when you see those giant pizza shops in the United States, and if you get bodies piling up in Port of Spain, then people will be then they will take it seriously. And then those same people in opposition will ask for commission of inquiry in the COVID. You understand what's going on this way? No, it's only a matter of time when you hear the court say commission of inquiry into the COVID death, and the government handling this and that. They have one until they go saying that when they reach into a church, they go open up the beaches. If you're going on this test, we have a nice day.
Well, watch now, Dominic. It's have a troll here. First nobody taking about the man and saying your own comments, you know. Nobody else about that one, but boy, and saying your own comments, yes. Hey, you're right, boy, you're right. And say your own comments, because nobody not taking your own. Caller, good morning.
Hello?
Morning.
Morning. Yes, nice to be on the show. Good show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. The only thing I can say with this, that the people and them who was against the vaccine, they went for it. The opposition leader take a vaccine. He had a whole entourage with cameramen. The cameramen showing that taking the vaccine was on paper, showing on front page. Now they complain about why the Prime Minister stopping the state of emergency with the curfew. These people are a bunch of stiff-necked people. They're set in their ways. And they are very hardened. And no matter how much you do for these people, they will always complain. And that is the only reason why we're in this predicament today. Because some people in the media following them because they have their agenda. And some other people in them, when they talk, they get panicky. So when the media feeding these oppositions and them with this bad language and stupid behavior, it will always have a panicky in the country because these people and them control the media and they control the papers. Now, the only how for we to move forward, it's very easy to say. Sometimes you have to ignore them. No, I took my vaccine. I didn't listen to what people say. But they have people who listen to the opposition. So sometimes it don't make sense, which don't make sense at all. And keep on saying, why the government bring all these vaccines? But they always say, bring the vaccine. Now when they bring the vaccine, no one's talking about the vaccine. They want the poison from China, but they're going to get the poison from Canada. That's the whole thing. People have to keep focus and be careful who they listen to. Because between all of us, sometimes while it's the news, I just change the station. Because like the news, it's good to know about the cases and them are taking place. But sometimes the news and them, some of you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it at all. But people have to be focused, keep your head straight, keep your mind up, keep your mind focused and positive, and always remember to follow the guidelines, what the health professionals tell you to do. Because at the end of the day, if they say they have any curfew tomorrow, them will complain about why have any curfew for. They're stopping the curfew, they'll complain why is stopping the curfew. They are a bunch of stiff-necked people. The Bible talk about these people, and they will never be satisfied with anybody who in power besides them. If them was in power, it would be a different story. No, they're not in power, so their plan is to give the government hell. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Reading. Music. Baila, baila. Amigo, baila. Hey. I don't want no African. I don't want no Indian. I don't want no Syrian or Caucasian, Ethiopian, Korean, no Lebanon or Venezuelan. I want a Chinese. I want a Chinese. I want a Chinese noodles. I want for the Christmas. I want a Chinese. I shiny noodles I want for the Christmas.
Shiny Noodles, the man warning to Mr. Impulse. Oh, God. Hey, watch that. Oh, good. Hey, Father. Let's see who's on the line there. Caller, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
Calling from IWER Princess Town, Bruce and Dominic. I mean, Dominic.
Welcome.
Right. The problem is those people are not in power. And remember years ago when Pane had said he will make this country ungovernable? Well, it's the same thing that's happening now. They will make it ungovernable because they wish that Dr. Rowley could call election next year, next week, and tomorrow. That is a problem. So, as Dominic said, they are the opposing party. They are an opposing party. They want nothing to be smooth. Now, let's assume that these people who are in government with this COVID-19 would have lost over 80,000 Trinidadians. They are not for country. They are for self, and they are selfish. They are very, very, very selfish people, and I hope and pray that they will never, ever get back into power in this country again. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a nice morning.
You too. Take care.
They say I'm weird.
I would add to what the caller said.
Mm-hmm.
That would have what might have happened had the UNC been in office. And I'm always minded to remind people that in 2015, when the world was facing another potential pandemic, which was Ebola, which at the time seemed to be far worse than COVID, the UNC's preparation for Ebola was 4 beds in Kora, right, in ICU, some hazmat suits, and about 15,000 body bags. I keep reminding people that 4 beds, so that if it is Ebola had gotten here, that was the some of the parallel healthcare system, right? So when 6 people got Ebola to the point where they require hospitalization, where were you going to put them? But you all want to come on the live and come on the chat and play trolls, but address that issue. They keep bumping the gum up to now. I see last week on Facebook a woman in the comments on one of the posts I was going through still talking about this because of carnival, the government allowed carnival last. And I had to ask her, you right up there? Really? You still talking as sharpness about this because they had carnival last year? But the UNC didn't stop carnival because of the threat of Ebola? But you all wanted them to stop it because of COVID? Seriously? You still want to attribute COVID to carnival when it is that the first case that we had in this country was somebody who came back into the country, he went abroad on business? Really? Look, it's high time we need a new opposition in this country. But we don't have an opposition, as I always say. What we have is an obstruction. That is not opposition. They're confused. They don't know if they come in or they go in. They can't pick a struggle. You didn't want the extension of the SOE. Yesterday it came to an end. All they complained and it came to an end too soon. And you want to know why it came to an end too soon. And is it that they do that so that they could campaign in Tobago? And so when it came up for the vote, that was your opportunity to redeem yourself from the last vote where you abstain and your supporters level boy in all your tail for abstaining after you encourage them to come out and cause people to get tickets. And then when I get them $10 and $20 to assist to pay the $1,000 ticket, was all your shameless, right? That was an opportunity. You all should have come back now and say, all right, well, yes, we want to prove that we're not in support of it, but no, you come and you abstain again. So I haven't heard, I ain't hear from him in a long time, Kirk Mayhew. He's still the PRO at the UNC? I haven't heard him. I haven't seen him put out a post or nothing. Huh? You all put him in a cage? You realize he's a liability? Is that it? Why are we not hearing from him? But whoever it is that talking, calling out just as bad. No better.
Hussein.
Waste that time. May hear him come and defend. Is what?
Hussein.
Oh, Saddam. Yeah, let me see how Saddam coming to explain this abstain now. One only want to troll. Come in the chat and tell us what that abstain means the same as no. Right? As I keep telling you all, be that as it may, come 2025, all UNC supporters should abstain from voting. Please do that, because abstain is the same as no. It's a no vote. Abstain. Do the country a favor.
Reading. Hey, Mr. Duke. This is backyard talk. Enough is enough. Reading. Yeah. Mr. Duke, tell me what's going on. You feel this election is joke and fun. It takes over mind to run THA. You want to come and treat it like PSA. Hey, so listen to this, Mr. Duke. THA is not the PSA. And try to put yourself on mute. THA is not the PSA. 6 million missing from PSA. THA. Nothing you could say. THA is not the PSA. So we know. Still working 20 salaries. You take half of
Bruce, morning, Dominic. They go calling, you know. They just block you off. They have been all long I tried to get in. Just want to say a lovely interview this morning with Mr. Paul. That's my candidate for my district. Such a beautiful interview. As we call him Mr. Community Man. I know he will when he is chosen. Right? So, congratulations you in advance, because I know you do the job. One other thing, this Mr. Saddam, why they just put this man in parliament to embarrass himself? He's the comic in the UNC award. Nobody lives there, number one. Now the Prime Minister have to tell you nobody canvas is there. Who the hell can, if you know anything about Tobago, you know nobody canvas in anybody's place between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. in the morning. Why are you talking about the SIU was listed to so that they could help the CHA campaign under the PNM? Who going to people place the canvas between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m.? He always had to be the clown of the party. Oh God, Mr. Saddam, you're not turning his name back to front, you know what you're getting. Mad ass. Have a blessed day.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
I cannot wait for election morning. I dipping down to me elbow, darling. From Slayside to Canaan, we're making it through this moment. You are the reason. Higher than higher heights is all limit. No, we ain't leaving. Behind we will not desert you. Come on, protect the future.
bad vibes in the land. Because I, red and me ready up for the task. Because I, red and ready to pop, red and ready to wave, red and ready to vote.
And good morning to you, Sharon, and good morning to you, Dominic.
Morning, sir.
You have a radio in the background?
Yeah, sorry about that, sorry about that, I'm bad. I'm not getting into the rock into the nice music, man. And that's the power of PNM, the music, classy music. Ever since I was a PNM, on the Manning, classy music to touch your soul, music to make you relax and feel comfortable, powerful. Wow, they did it again with the music to calm people. You know, like them bad Jamaican song and them artists here now who singing these Jamaican songs that wasn't you can them taking and playing rough stuff and gangster songs and turning into political songs. We are using our local, nice soca, nice calypso and making it into political songs. Well done to the Tobago Council. Dominic, I know time very short and this win. The UNC once again put the foot in the mouth. And that's why Dr. Rodney Kama and him some Tim Sam Simpson. Because I couldn't believe them did not vote yes yesterday. No. They abstained. No. But Anna Roberts say abstain is stronger than no. So them vote for no for the SOE to continue. Them wanted the SOE to continue after months upon months because the facts will remain. In June and July, we was have a spike. I mean, over 400 deaths. I mean, over 400 cases in one day and all kind of thing in June and July. And they were still calling for the SOE to live. They were saying, oh God, we can't live. So they live at night time and people have to eat at night and people have to work at night. Except they be out there. And to see Great France, she come yesterday, she hide. She went up in the Paris and hide, in the Philippines and hide. Kamala put up this is a disgrace. I don't care. Because it's race, you know. And her supporters, you know, she know her supporters will support. This is race. Kamala and them backing on race, you know. Because these people was calling for the SOE to think how we could go in Parliament yesterday and abstain. And then to then kill the word comments and understand that abstain is stronger than no. That's what the PRO say. That's what Anna Roberts say. That's what the MPs are saying. And now they are saying that people are confused. The only people are confused is Kamala and she pimps and she chips and she pimps. These are the only people are confused. And Dr. Robbie said it right. He named them. He named pimps and chimps. He named them. Because we are seeing today they're making our parliament a circus. A circus. Because how could the opposition of Trinidad and Tobago go against and say we want the SC to stay now? We want it to stay. We want it to stay for the next 3 months. The opposition yesterday was pushing for the SOE, and the people have to understand that, you know, the opposition yesterday was pushing for the SOE to continue for the next 3 months, and they know because they know our economy cannot take our next month with our lockdown, you know. So they want the SOE to continue to say, look, Dr. Rowdy at the army calling me tight. Nobody making no money.
Wrap it up, Kingsley, wrap it up.
Okay. Bruce, thank you, Dominic. Thank you once again. Thank you, God.
Yeah, man, take care. Guys, so as you know, as we reach this time of the morning, we give you our daily word. And the daily word for today is protection. I feel safe and secure as I rest in God. God, the one power and presence, is always within and around me. Nothing can change this truth. Trusting that God is my eternal protection, I live peacefully. If I feel unsafe or insecure, I recall the unity prayer for protection. I affirm that the light of God surrounds me. I walk in safety because the light of God within me guides my footsteps. I give thanks for this indwelling power, my protecting presence. Wherever I am, I feel secure because I know God and I are one. There's no place where God is not. Wherever I go, God is always with me. I can never be without the presence and security of God. I rest safely in this knowledge. You will live in the shelter of the Most High, who abide in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Psalm 91, 1-2. So guys, that's all the time we have for today. It was a pleasure being in your company. It was a pleasure having you in ours. And Dominic will be with you on Sunday, please God. Tomorrow,
yes.
Tomorrow, right, nice. So tomorrow, please God, Sharon, Felix will be in. So guys, Dominic, as we say, ciao.
Ciao.
Talk to you guys later, and I leave you with this.
The EBC is justifying not using the Providence seat, which is the green seat here, because they don't want to fragment communities within that seat. What? Now, one would ask, why did the EBC not go and create a seat here?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
You damn stupid.
Nobody lives there.
Miss Maria, what you going this time? Miss Marcia, where you going with all them big bucks in my van? Oh God, Miss Vonette, all that cloth you're wearing. All that people that are fitting in van, you know. Look, Miss Alicia, come with 5 quattro. All the woman is trouble, boy.
Nearly every Christmas, people just come by we. Creatives always entertaining friends and family. But the way the year went, good Lord, we ain't make a cent. So to put some cash in we hand, we form a parang band. But time to find people address, that's the part give we stress. Cause they tell we use Google Map, but like something wrong with the app. Cause it's saying nobody lives there. Nobody lives there. We said to go parang in, but it says nobody lives there. We double check the spelling. We trying to call back Helen. Type it in again. Yet it's saying the same refrain. Yes, it's saying nobody lives there.
This is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Hildred Alexander of Light Pole number 91 Laventil Road, Febu Village, Sawa, who died on Wednesday, the 10th of November 2021 at the age of 92 years. She will be lovingly remembered as the daughter of the late Miriam Alexander and Gordon Hutchinson, wife of Leopold Henry Jackson, deceased, mother of Joycelyn Claudette Hazel Jacqueline, deceased, Anthony Caroline, deceased, Maylene and Valerie, sister of Hugh, Cecil, Leon, and Cynthia, all deceased, grandmother of Rhonda, Marva, Sterling, Kevin, Nisha, Sherwin, Janelle, Sherwin, deceased, Sheldon, Latoya, Shanicia, Isaiah, and Shaquila, aunt of 11, cousin of Jackson, Alexander, and Hutchinson families, great-grandmother of 13, great-great-grandmother of 5, mother-in-law of Beverly, relatives many, friends many. The funeral service for the late Hildred Alexander takes place on Friday the 19th of November 2021 at St. John's Anglican Church, Eastern Main Road, Pittsburgh, at 1:30 p.m. and thence to Tunapuna Public Cemetery for burial. For more information, please contact Simpsons Memorial Limited at 623-8688.
The views expressed are not